beat. Whoa, 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 cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got 2 left feet, get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street, they're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat, get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your host, Lania Berger, back in town and ready to be on the ballroom beat with you. Now, last week, my lovely guest host, Megan Wittstein, came in and she talked to you all about wedding dips and tips. She also talked to you about Ryan DeLillo and Chelsea Hightower being over at the Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor. Well, I've got some great exclusive interview with Ryan DeLillo for you today. We're also going to take a little bit more of a look at the workshop. All sorts of exciting things from Ryan DeLillo on So You Think You Can Dance, because this week Ryan DeLillo is on the Ballroom Beat. But before we get to that, there's so much that needs to be talked about with Dancing with the Stars. Now, as I'm sure you're all well aware, it's the big 10-year anniversary for Dancing with the Stars this year. And season 20 has all sorts of exciting things to look forward to. Now, last week on Tuesday morning, the cast of Dancing with the Stars was announced on Good Morning America. There they are, looking absolutely lovely. And I'll tell you, some great highlights going on in there. Patti LaBelle, how cool is that? I'm personally really excited about Robert Herjavec, Suzanne Summers. We've got some big names. But I think that the biggest surprise, at least to the dance community, was the fact that Derek Hough is back, which we have been talking about here for weeks. We were so disappointed because he was going to be taking the season off, as I had told you, headed to New York City, doing the Spring Spectacular over at Radio City Music Hall, which we were all very happy for him about. But let's face it, Derek is just seriously, I think, the #1 fan favorite out there, and all of us were disappointed to see that he wouldn't be on the show. Well, 2 days before the big reveal, apparently ABC and Derek came to a sort of an agreement where he can do some of his training with his star, Nastya, over in New York and still be able to shoot the show in LA by the time the premiere happens. So lucky us, we get the wonderful, incomparable Derek Hough on season 20 of Dancing with the Stars. Go ahead and clap out loud at home because it is such a great thing. And he's got a great partner too, but we'll get to that in just a minute. So if you missed Good Morning America last Tuesday when they revealed the cast, don't you worry about a thing. I am here to get you up to date on the cast of season 20 of Dancing with the Stars. Now, John, hold on, because this is double the pictures now. I keep loading them up with these, but let's go ahead and bring up the first image. This is Sergeant Noah Galloway. Now, this is brand new for Dancing with the Stars. They are picking one of our hometown American heroes as opposed to a celebrity that we're used to seeing on TV or on the radio or things like that. Sergeant Noah Galloway he was in Operation Iraqi Freedom. And just 3 months into his second tour of duty, he had a life-changing injury. He lost his left arm above the elbow. He lost his left leg above the knee. Seriously, a true American hero. I'm so excited to see Dancing with the Stars and ABC recognizing that and bringing him into the cast of stars. He is going to be dancing with a lovely Australian partner you all will know from last season, Sharna. She danced with Tavis last season, and she is going to be partnered with Sergeant Noah Galloway. I can't wait to see, I think that he's going to be the most inspirational of everybody on the show this year, and I can't wait to see what they put together for us, and certainly going to be cheering for Sergeant Noah Galloway. Our next star, Robert Herjavec. Do you watch Shark Tank? If you do, you know this man very well. He's known as the nice shark on Shark Tank. A lot of people know his story through Shark Tank. He talks about, coming over from Croatia. He and his family, they fled from communist Yugoslavia with $20 in a suitcase. So talk about going from there all the way to, you know, one of the biggest tycoons in America. Robert Herjavec is like I said, the nice shark on Shark Tank. And we are so excited to have him on Dancing with the Stars. He's going to be dancing with Kim Johnson, another lovely Aussie lady. So Kim Johnson and Robert Herjavec together on Dancing with the Stars. If you've been watching for quite a few years, you may also recognize that there was another shark who was on Dancing with the Stars, and that was Mark Cuban. So, you know, it might be fun to watch Shark Tank too, because you might hear a little bit of banter back and forth about who's gonna, you know, go further and get closer to that mirror ball trophy. So good luck, Robert. Hope you're a shark on the dance floor just like you are in the tank. Our next star, I really feel silly to even talk about her, because if you don't know Patti LaBelle, I don't know where you've been. She's a disco diva. I mean, you can't really turn on the radio without hearing something of her. She's you know, been a recording artist for many, many years and is definitely a big name for the show. I'm sure they're thrilled to have her as part of their cast. She's going to be dancing with Artem. Artem is, there we go. Artem is from So You Think You Can Dance season 1, and then has also been a professional on Dancing with the Stars for a while now. And like I said, he is going to be partnered with Patti LaBelle. Now, Patti obviously is going to have an advantage because her musicality is fantastic. She's got a great sense of rhythm. I'm sure you have to be able to record the way that she has. So it'll be interesting to see how that translates all the way down to her feet on the dance floor. But I have a feeling that we're going to be quite impressed with this pairing, and I look forward to seeing it. Okay, your next star is Nastya Lukin. She is an Olympic all-around gold medalist from the Olympic Games in 2008 in Beijing, China. Now, since she won the Olympics, she's also appeared on TV shows. She's been in magazines. And I've got to tell you, I know that it just got released, but she's the one who everyone's kind of pinning the mirror ball on. We're going to be real surprised if she doesn't take it at least to the finals, if not all the way. And the partner, the man to do that with her, Derek Hough. So excited to have him back. He's just a choreographic genius. As we know, he's an Emmy-nominated choreographer and just a fantastic addition to the show. Partnering him with an Olympic gold medal gymnast, I think we're going to have a lot of fun watching what he comes up with her. Can't wait to watch that one, that relationship develop and that dancing develop. Okay, the next star, I didn't really know, but I'm learning more about him, and I'm getting more and more excited to see what he has to offer to the dance floor. His name is Riker Lynch, and you may recognize him if you watch Glee. He was one of the Warblers, which is an a cappella group that was featured on seasons 2, 3, and 4 of Glee. He works in music production. But here's an interesting fact that is making me curious to see what he's going to be like on the dance floor. He's actually the cousin of Derek and Julianne Hough. Now, if it runs in the blood, I mean, you can't have some, much higher standard than Derek and Julianne. So it will really be interesting to see how he does there. And he's going to be dancing with Allison. Allison is very well known from So You Think You Can Dance. She was a finalist on that show. She comes back as an all-star for that show. She had her first season as a pro in Dancing with the Stars last year. You may remember that she danced with Jonathan Bennett, kind of got her feet wet. I think she was getting used to the ballroom thing because, she's not, she hasn't been doing ballroom since she was a little kid like most of the others. Ballroom is kind of new to her, so it'll be fun to watch her in her second season. I'm thinking she's going to blossom. She's got this wonderful partner who's got dancing in the blood, let's hope, and I think that that'll be a really fun partnership to watch too. Plus, he looks a little like he's up for anything. I'm just guessing, so I think she can be creative, which is great. Okay, Charlotte McKinney is our next star. Look at this beauty. She's 21 years old. She's a model and actress. If you watched the Super Bowl this year, you might recognize her from the Carl's Jr. ad. That's sort of her claim to fame is that Carl's Jr. ad. She is going to be dancing with Keo. Now, Keo, it's exciting for me to tell you him because remember when I told you the 10 pros that were revealed, he wasn't on the list. So we're excited to see that he is indeed going to be a pro this year. We get to have him back on the show. So yeah, fantastic to see Keo and his lovely partner, Charlotte. It'll be fun to watch them dance together. Okay, check out the afro on our next star. This is Red Foo. Holy cow, that's an afro. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm just really hoping that he does a disco hustle because he's totally built for it. He is one half of LMFAO. He has #1 hits in more than 30 countries. And if you're a follower of all these dance shows, if you watch So You Think You Can Dance, you know the song Party Rock Anthem because they used it for their National Dance Day routine a few years back. So anyway, he is going to be dancing with Emma Slater, and so excited to see them dance together. Again, I think that Emma does a great job of really bringing people out of their shell and making them feel comfortable. I know that, of course, Red Foo has some music background. I don't know about his dance background, though, but I think that she's going to really be able to pull it out of him, which will be really a lot of fun to see. And again, crossing my fingers for a great disco number. Maybe she'll have an afro, too. That'd be so cute. Okay, your next star is our token athlete. There's always an athlete on Dancing with the Stars, and here he is this year. His name is Michael Sam. Now, Michael Sam was drafted through the NFL, but I don't know that he ever actually played, that you would have seen him, in a game through the NFL. Here's what makes him unique, and here's what makes him a star for ABC. He is the first openly gay athlete to be drafted by the NFL. So a nice little moment in history there for the NFL, and we're going to celebrate it by putting him on the dance floor with PETA. So there's the lovely PETA, and this is going to be different for her from Tommy Chong. I look forward to seeing what she's got in store for Michael. Again, those athletes, a lot of athletes, they are recommended to do ballroom dancing to help with agility and movement and all that sort of thing. And they tend to do well on the show. I mean, we know Emmitt Smith ended up winning the whole thing. We've seen it happen time and time again with some of the best athletes out there. So good luck to Michael Sam and PETA. If you watch The Hunger Games, you're going to know this next star very well. Her name is Willow Shields. She's best known for playing Primrose Everdeen in The Hunger Games. She is going to be partnered with a fan favorite for sure. She's going to be partnered with Mark Ballas. Now, Mark Ballas, in my own personal opinion, he tends to do very well when he's partnered with somebody young and a little bit like spunky and up for some fun stuff. You could see that last year when he and Sadie did their Mario Brothers routine. He likes to think outside of the box and have a good time with his choreography, and I think that Willow Shields is going to be a great match for him. I'm excited to see what he comes up with for them. Again, super creative. Can't wait to see it. Suzanne Summers is our next star. Suzanne Summers was Chrissy on Three's Company. If you watch some of those old TV shows on MeTV and Nick at Night and wherever you might find Three's Company these days. But since Three's Company, she's become a recognized health advocate, an author, an entrepreneur. She's really done some amazing things with her life, and we are so excited to have her on Dancing with the Stars. Now, who better to partner her than one of my personal favorite pros on the show, Tony Dovolani. You may recall what the transformation that Tony created in Betsy Johnson last season. I think he's just a really great instructor and coach for his partners, and I think Suzanne Summers is in for a really fun season with him, and I look forward to seeing their dancing together. I have a feeling this is going to be a real nice relationship that they have, so should be good to see. Your 11th star, this is the last star that I have to announce for you today. Her name is Rumor Willis. She is the daughter of Demi Moore, and she starred alongside Demi Moore in Striptease Now and Then. She's done some other acting stuff as well, so she's a recognized actress in Hollywood. She's going to be dancing with Val Chmerkovskiy. I always butcher his last name. There he is, Val. Definitely a fan favorite. I have a feeling that Val is going to keep her in the competition extra long because everybody loves to see him so much. So Val and Rumor, we wish them the best of luck. And your final star, I cannot tell you. It has not been announced yet. They are holding on for Whitney's partner. We all remember Whitney. She was last year's champion with Alfonso Ribeira. I think everyone is really excited to see what she's going to come up with this year, who she's going to be partnered with, but ABC is holding on until they announce that. It's going to be a surprise for us. Now, here's a little inside scoop, a little bit of gossip. Don't quote me because this is not confirmed, but I had heard some rumors about Jack Nicholson being courted by ABC as a potential star for Dancing with the Stars this year. I'm guessing if that's really going on, they're probably not going to fill that spot until they're positive he's a no. Just saying. So we'll see. Wait and see what happens, but that's a possibility. Either way, it's going to be fun to watch Whitney dance. She did a great job last season. Can't wait to see what she does to come and defend her title this year. Other cast details. Ready, John? This is going to go fast. Your hosts, Tom Bergeron, funny man Tom Bergeron, he's going to be back again. Alongside him, we're going to have the lovely Erin Andrews. She is from ESPN. She's a sportscaster. The two of them will be hosting the show together again. There's a tip, ladies. Don't wear a strapless dress in a headshot. She's got a dress there. Just doesn't look like it. Anyway, let's talk about the judges. Carrie-Ann Inaba. Carrie-Ann will be there to make sure that no lifts happen when they shouldn't be. She'll be there to let the ladies know to extend their lines to the fullest extent. Len Goodman, everyone can cross their fingers for a 10 from Len. He will be back again. I know there was some speculation there, but nope, it's confirmed. Len is definitely back. Alongside him, the very animated and expressive Bruno Tonioli. So we'll get to see some more of Bruno's excited comments. And then they are keeping Julianne Hough. Julianne Hough will be judging again. You know, she's got a tough job there because she's not just judging, you know, peers who she's competed against before, also her brother and now her cousin. Oof, I don't envy her at all in that. That's got to be some interesting family dinners at home. When we come back after the break, we're going to be having our exclusive interview with Ryan DeLillo. Before we get to that, though, I want to give you a sneak peek of all the great things that happened at the workshops at Arthur Murray Palm Harbor with Ryan DeLillo from So You Think You Can Dance and Chelsea Hightower from Dancing with the Stars. Here it is.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat.
Here with Ryan DeLillo from So You Think You Can Dance. Welcome to the show.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat.
What happened?
We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walk in through the door and waltz out on the floor. Listen to your feet. Get on the ballroom beat. Waltzing on the ballroom beat. Rumba on the ballroom beat. Quick step on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just one or two options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex. Short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Beltran Dental Surgery is dedicated to providing the highest quality dental surgery.
Teeth in a Day allows a patient to walk in with their old teeth, sleep under IV sedation, and walk out with a brand new smile. Unlike dentures, Teeth in a Day allows you to eat what you want and still feel like you have your own teeth.
From wisdom teeth removal to implants or creating a whole new smile. Call now or visit our website to learn more about our procedures. Get a brand new smile today.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental. Providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Believe me, Dr. B and his worker bees are the best. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Promised, we have an exclusive interview with Ryan Lello from So You Think You Can Dance. Now, as I told you earlier, Ryan Lello from So You Think You Can Dance, Chelsea Hightower from Dancing with the Stars, we're at the Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor, Florida, teaching workshops to our staff and students. We had a chance to sit down with Ryan for an exclusive interview, and here's what he had to say. Ryan Lello from So You Think You Can Dance. Welcome to the show.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much.
I've got to tell you, it's very surreal to be sitting next to you. I'm a huge fan of the show, huge fan of you. It's really cool to see you here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. My pleasure. So, Ryan, you are here at Arthur Murray Palm Harbor today. You're going to be teaching some salsa combinations to our students. Can you tell them a little bit of what to expect?
A lot of hip action. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a lot of hip action. So, yeah, fast footwork and talking about how to create the hip action and where it comes from, where the movement comes from. We're going to get into some little gems of knowledge with that. So everything in ballroom dance can be, in terms of lead and follow, can be summed up into that description. Gentlemen are to lead the direction of the dance and then the timing that those steps will take.
Now you're here with Dancing Pros Live, and you're going to be competing tonight, not with our regular Ashley, who we love seeing you dance with. Tell us a little bit about why Ashley's not on tour with you right now.
So we have a 10-month-old baby girl, and we're very, very, very happy. She's already wanting to dance. Even in the womb, when we put on music and stuff and Ashley was teaching, she was going crazy in there. So I think it's pretty safe to say she's going to be a dancer already. So.
That's awesome. Now, of course, we cheered for you on So You Think You Can Dance. We love seeing the ballroom dancers make it all the way to the finals, as you and Ashley did. But did you know that I was also cheering for you in Celebrity Dance Factor?
Really? I had no idea. Oh my gosh.
Do our viewers know what Celebrity Dance Factor is? I'm not sure. If you've seen the movie What to Expect When You're Expecting, you saw Ryan Lello dancing against Cameron Diaz.
Yes, yeah. Actually, the funny story is Ashley and I choreographed the cha-cha. We worked with choreographer Ty Stiorio was the official choreographer, but he brought us in as the ballroom experts to help him come up with the cha-cha choreography. So we got to work with Cameron Diaz and Matthew Morrison, who's a good friend of ours, and Dwayne Wade was there. It was a lot of fun.
That had to be such a cool experience.
It really was, and they're really cool people, down to earth. Cameron Diaz is a sweetheart. So.
Well, congratulations on that. That was really exciting for us to see you. And now, I also know that you left dancing before So You Think You Can Dance. And then So You Think You Can Dance is what pulled you back to dancing. Thank you. Another thing that we need to thank Nigel for, bringing him back to our world of dance. Tell us what happened in that time.
You know what? It was something that, growing up, I studied business in college, and I thought, well, to really make a living dancing, or not dancing, make a living for my family. I don't know if I can do it dancing necessarily. It just was, I was kind of torn whether I wanted to go that route or not. It's kind of hard to have a family while you're touring and traveling and doing all of that. And I happened to marry one of the most talented, beautiful dancers on this planet. I might be biased, but that's Ashley. And we, were touring and dancing, and then we thought, well, we should settle down and start our family. And it just didn't feel right at that point. I started working for a financial services firm, and I realized I hated my job. I hated looking at numbers all day, and I wasn't happy, and she also wasn't happy. And I remember we were talking one night about it, and she said, I feel like we need to do something else with dance. We should not just walk away from this talent that we've trained in since we were like 4 years old. And right at that moment, an ad came on the television from a local news station saying, auditions for So You Think You Can Dance will be in town this Saturday, dancers from all over. And we looked at each other, we're like, all right, let's do it. Let's just go audition. So do a number together and went out, and the rest is history.
Talk about fate stepping in and telling you what to do. Aren't we lucky that came at that time? Okay. Okay, so we're going to do pop quiz with you too. Okay. And your pop quiz is, I'm going to say the choreographers that you worked with on So You Think You Can Dance, and you're going to say the first word that comes into your mind for them. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, here we go. Miriam Larici and Leonardo Barrio Nuevo.
Passion.
Lil C.
Buck.
Good one. I was wondering if you'd make a word up for that. Like that was fatalistic. Travis Wall.
Young genius.
I agree. Okay, Spencer Litt.
Happy, smiley.
He is. Tabitha and Napoleon.
Super fun to work with. Probably the funnest to work with.
Were they your favorite to work with?
I would say they were the funnest. I had favorites in everyone, such as Miriam and Leonardo. The passion that they have, but I would say in terms of just having fun while you're working, like the whole time, like laughing, definitely them. Yeah.
That's awesome. We had Miriam and Leo here at the studio. What a treat.
Like, they are amazing, incredible. I got to work with them this last season, again, as an all-star dancing a tango with Tanisha Belknap, so I love working with them anytime.
Are you going to be an all-star again this year? Please say yes.
We do not know until literally like 5 days before. Yeah, we have no warning or anything. They let us know literally the week before, and so they say drop everything and come. So I had to cancel a show this last year, and find a partner. Actually, my little brother, who's an incredible dancer, was Jenna Johnson's former partner. Auditioned with Jenna Johnson. If you go back and watch, that's my brother. His name's Landon Anderson. We are half brothers, and he ended up dancing with Ashley in the show while I went and did the all-star thing. So,
well, my fingers are crossed that you're back again this summer. Okay, one more name to throw out to you, Nigel Lithgow.
I don't know what to say. Yeah. You know what? He is a true gentleman. He's a true gentleman, because the whole thing that happened with Ashley, where she had her rotator cuff injury, her shoulder got dislocated. He fought for her to be able to stay. Legally, they weren't supposed to allow it, and he went to bat for her and made sure that America could still vote for Ashley and put her in the finale. So, yeah.
Awesome. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us on the Ballroom Beat. It was such a pleasure. The girls are going to be very disappointed in the shirt that you chose, but we hear that if you go to the show tonight, that's when the shirt comes off.
People see me and they're like, I didn't recognize you with a shirt on. Like, come on. It's not my choice. I have to wear what they tell me.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Ballroom Beat. Thank you, Ryan. Good luck tonight.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
A big thank you to Ryan Lello for that interview. It was such a joy to get to chat with you and have you at Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor. Now make sure that you all tune in next week, because we are going to have our exclusive interview with Chelsea Hightower from Dancing with the Stars and So You Think You Can Dance on the Ballroom Beat. We are also going to be meeting with a 6-year-old who has already started her professional dance career, so make sure you tune in for that. We're going to get a couple details for you. If you aren't familiar with Anything Goes, you've got to check it out. Wonderful musical that's going to be at Ruth Eckerd Hall Wednesday, March 18th. And they are going to be giving away 2 tickets to one lucky dancer. I'll have more details for you on that next week on the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got 2 left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat.